Karuvannur Cooperative Bank in Kerala. This is a bank allegedly controlled by members of the CPIM. An alleged scam has investors worried as the government has placed a moratorium and limited withdrawals to 10,000 rupees per account. The fraud was reportedly carried out by pledging properties of investors to draw fresh loans without the knowledge of original owners. Insiders in the bank and local real estate mafia are said to be behind this alleged 300 crore rupee scam.
Minister of Corporation and Registration in the floor of the House has said the total amount that has been duped and defrauded is at 104.7 crores. However, the opposition, including the UDF as well as the BJP, has claimed that the total amount of the scam is around 300 crores. The modus operandi of the people who have been accused in this case, which involves prominent CPM members, was that they used the land documents which were already mortgaged by the customers of the bank, and without their permission they reused it to get more money and then invested it in various real estate projects.
The opposition alleges that the modus operandi was being used for several years but was unearthed only during the lockdown.
Now what faltered was the COVID situation, and before that the demonetization, and as a result of which the entire real estate thing crumbled down, following which all the customers who were paying on time loan amount was started getting recovery notices. That is when the scam came to light, as many of the customers approached the police. Now the crime branch has registered the case and 6 people have been turned as the accused, including the bank manager, the secretary, as well as many other officials of the bank, and most of them being the ruling government CPM members.
While the CPIM alleges that the scam is worth 100 crore rupees, the opposition pegs it to near the 300 crore mark.
This is the biggest bank fraud in the history of Kerala, and the ruling party is involved. Just like the Sharada Chitty Fund fraud, the Madhya Pradesh fraud, this is just like a national level fraud, because the bank's total asset was only 507 crores. The amount involved in the fraud is more than 350 crores. So the party was supporting all the culprits for the last 3 years. This was the party was the CPM, who is ruling in Kerala, and their state leaders and district leaders were aware of this fraud.
The BJP launched a protest outside the bank and is set to raise the issue with the centre.
In big way, BJP and the front organizations are conducting various agitations in Trichur. In Alleppey also the same case is reported. So in many places, especially after the demonetization, CPM leadership is playing a lot with the cooperative movement. The transparency and democracy completely lost in this field. CPIM is trying to tackle this, to utilize this, misutilize these cooperative societies for their party activities and hawala dealings.
The hardest hit are among those from the poorer strata of society that forms a big part of the bank's customer base.
ബാങ്ക് വലിയ തോതിൽ തെറ്റായ കാര്യമാണ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. ആ തെറ്റായ കാര്യങ്ങളെക്കുറിച്ച് ഗൗരവമായിട്ട് തന്നെ സർക്കാർ കണക്കിലെടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ആ ഭരണസമിതി തന്നെ പിരിച്ചുവിട്ട് അന്വേഷണത്തിലേക്ക് പോകുന്നത്. ആ അന്വേഷണം നല്ല കൃത്യതയോടെ ഒരു സ്പെഷ്യൽ ടീമിനെ വെച്ചുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ നടത്തുകയുമാണ്.
What needs to be seen is how efficiently the Kerala government will solve this crisis. As a matter of fact, most of the investors and customers of this bank include the poorest of the poor, the farmers, the lowest ranking government officials like sweepers and other people, and their money is at stake, and they are now standing in line and the government has promised at the moment rupees 10,000 for each as recovery. These heartbreaking issues has come to forth and is likely to cause a big stir in Kerala in the coming days.
Bureau Report, Republic TV.